On today's episode of Average Joe Show, we are going to discuss March Madness. Holy fuck, it is finally here. The boys are ready to go here. We're going to have a special guest all the way from Peterborough. Big Mike will be joining us via satellite radio phone. He will talk about us because we know a lot about college basketball, but he knows a little bit more. Huge Michigan fan. He's obviously going to pick them to win. A lot of other people in this city are too, but I'm going a different route. Find out who I'm picking on this episode. It's going to be a good one, boys. And with that, let's get going. Welcome to episode number 9 of the Average Joe Show, presented by Jon and Oz here. We got a big special guest from all the way from the borough, Peterborough, Big Mike. How you doing today, Mike?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, for sure. It's almost like we're acting as this guy plays something that professional.
This guy is a big deal.
We're joined live, third string tight end for the Edmonton Eskimos.
We got the backup long snapper here for the Toronto Argonauts.
We got the third string place kicker for the State Spartans. Before we get going here, let's talk a little Tinder action. Okay, yeah. I had a funny story for you guys.
Okay.
So I was mentioning this broad on Tinder, right? I got a couple funny stories about Tinder.
Okay.
I was mentioning this broad on Tinder. I said the first message. I never everyone uses the pickup lines and shit like that. Yeah. You know what I mean?
A lot of broads ask for pickup lines in their bios. To be fair.
Yeah, that's true. I just start off with a hey, why would you match me? I'm ugly as fuck.
Hey, why do you have no self-esteem?
This one bro was I just said hey with an exclamation mark, try not to be a dick. She says I kid you fucking not. The next thing she says, not even 2 minutes later, just bye. She says bye. So I was like, okay, perfect, good talk.
Nice.
So it's been about 2 years now. We're still matched. I mean, she's still holding on to that thrill of the Oz.
She still wants the
Oz.
Clearly, she still wants some vitamin Oz.
She still wants the Oz show. So I'm going to message her right now on Tinder. And as this podcast goes on, I'll let you know if she messages me back. I don't know. She probably has some kind of boyfriend that actually is something.
No.
Wow.
Was she that hot?
Yeah, she was pretty hot, actually.
Okay. Why would she even match with you if she was just going to say bye as soon as you message her?
I don't really know that. Maybe, she realized...
Maybe she was just doing the classic swipe everybody.
Yeah.
And then when you pop up, she was like, oh shit. Oh, God, no. I should never do that again.
Oh, fuck no. Another funny one. I was legit talking to this... I matched with this broad on Tinder. We're talking probably for a good 3 weeks. And then she finally pops the how tall are you question. And then I said, you know what? It was nice talking to you. Because,
you probably don't want to know.
I said, I'm about 5'5", 5'6". We'll round that up to 5'7". I'm 5'5".
Yeah.
And then I haven't heard from her.
And she hasn't texted me back.
She hasn't.
Yeah. I'm 5'3", but you could probably go ahead and round that up to 6 feet, 5 inches tall.
And another thing is, I'm sorry, if you're, if you're 5'9" or 6 foot as a girl, honest to God, go, I don't want to be rude. Go park yourself underneath the basket and go out rebound Shaq.
Go get some rebounds.
Go post up Shaq because I got no time for you.
Well, I mean, if you're going by that, there's not a ton of women that you have time for.
Yeah, exactly. That's very true. I just can't see myself. It's weird to say. It'd be so awkward dating someone that's taller than me.
Your cake, your wedding cake would have to be the woman would have to be taller than the little man guy,
and
that'd be just awkward.
When they he patted down.
Yeah, he pats down Lord Farquaad's thing. That would have to be you with anybody above that was
Also, Lord Farquaad or Louis Scola.
Are they the same person?
They're the same people.
Breaking news is Lord Farquaad, Louis Scola.
Also, Louis Scola, low-key MVP for the Nets this year, I think.
I don't think he plays on the Nets. I think he retired.
Okay. Fuck me.
Here's my Tinder story for you. messaging this broad, and it went on for like, I don't know, we were messaging each other like it was like a random, like Tuesday night or something, right?
Yeah, get lit on Tuesday.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Mm-hmm. But we're messaging each other, and she's eventually like, I think she added me on Snapchat, and my Snapchat name is like Blue J Fuse.
Yeah.
So she's like,
automatically that's a decline.
So she's like, what's up with that name? Are you like a Blue Jays fan? And I was like I live in Canada.
Yeah.
Like,
what do you think I am?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, legit. She unmatched me 3 seconds later.
Good. Hopefully she was a Tigers fan.
Hopefully she can fuck right off. I hope she's listening to this. You can go fuck yourself. Any messages back from Miss Bai? Yeah?
No, I actually haven't. I got a message her right now. What should I say though? Like,
just say
it's been 2 years. Like, I've been holding on to this thrill. I've been waiting.
I have been holding on to your rejection for 2 years, and I finally need to act on it. I've been waiting 2 years. So I've waited. I'm gonna say I've waited 2 years. I guess there's a reason you haven't unmatched me. Let's find out.
Shoot your shot, Oz. Shoot your shot.
Shoot or shoot, man. Honestly, like, I hope like a lot of girls don't listen to this podcast. Last like couple weeks, I've honest to God probably slid into like 20 people's DMs.
And what's the success rate on that?
0. The fact that you haven't deleted your Tinder account to like restart is wild.
I've done that since I moved back to Sault Ste. Marie. And
you can do that?
Yeah, you can just delete it and you can just re-add yourself.
Also, another thing, Bumble is the fucking shittiest app ever created.
I was on Bumble, and I literally matched with a girl that I knew from Toronto, and I was in Sault Ste. Marie. Why am I matching for people from Toronto?
I think I've gotten one match on Bumble in my whole career.
Yeah, I've gotten one match on Bumble, and it was the girl that asked me how tall I was.
No, that's real unfortunate.
Yeah, so good experience on that.
Experience on Bumble. We'll never go back ever again.
Like, you know when you're on the app and it asks you like rate this app, fucking 0.
0 stars out of 5. You know you're single when you go to a family event. Like, I went to a family event this weekend, and my uncle was like, you should try Christian Mingle.
Okay.
I was like, oh, that sounds great.
You should try, like, the opposite sex. That's what people are going to start saying to me now.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, switch teams, why don't you?
You should try fucking men, because clearly women aren't going well for you.
Yeah, they're not voting well for you.
Can we swear on this podcast?
Oh, fuck yeah, we can. What do you think we are? Are we fucking born in a barn here?
Hey, we're swearing down here? Fuck tits ass.
Kissing titties, Mitch Trubisky. Yeah, so I messaged this girl. I guess we'll see what happens. Do you want to jump right into our top 5 here with... Do
we want to do our top 5 now, or do you want to go afterwards?
No, we'll do it now. So people
actually hear what our top 5 is.
Yeah, okay. Let's do... we're going to do our top 5 beers here.
Do we have an intro to this? Like... It's time for Top 5 with Jon and Oz.
Don't ever fucking do that again.
No. Okay. Sorry.
Let's start with you, Mike. Are you prepared for it? Do you have a top 5?
I am prepared.
Okay. Let's hear this.
Number 1.
Are we going to tell the audience what topic we're going to do?
Oh yeah, fuck me. We're doing... I already did. I did. Top 5 beers.
I don't think you said it.
I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
I'll go fuck myself.
Yeah. Anyways, Mike, if you want to get going.
Number 1, Bud Heavy. Cannot go wrong with a Budweiser.
Oh, I thought that was like a whole nother...
I was like, Bud Heavy. Is it heavier than usual? What makes it so heavy?
Yeah,
number 2, Keystone Ice. You know, the old grade 11 beer. 6.5%.
That's a good, that's
enough.
That's your good start off grade 9 beer. I like that.
Bud Light, you know, for
the classic college days.
Yeah.
Nothing like the Bud Light shits.
Yeah.
Busch would be number 4.
Just talking about Busch. We were just talking some Busch.
I think you're low-key lowballing Busch here, but that's okay.
I think you're highballing Busch.
And you know what? Just because I'm Canadian, I'm going to put Molson Canadian number 5, even though I fucking hate it.
Okay, see.
Oh, come on.
You can't just do that.
You can't just put a terrible beer at number 5 because it's Canadian.
Just because we're Canadian. Fuck Canada.
Hey, whoa. At least we're not America.
Yeah, true. I mean, our prime minister is just as bad.
Low-key.
Low-key, just as bad.
Yeah.
Anyways,
my tax return was not fantastic.
Fuck, is it tax day?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Well, it's tax season.
It's tax season. Fuck. Really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
You should get your taxes done.
I don't know how to do that.
You just get your T4s or whatever, then you just bring it all into whatever.
This is the thing. I'm 23 years old, and I get my T4s. I don't know what to do with it, so I'm like, Ma, just do it.
Yeah, your boss gives you your T4, you're just like, what the fuck is it?
It's like every time it's like tax season comes up, like my spine gets all shivery. Like
even though you get your mom to do it, you still don't like it.
Yeah, I'm losing some kind of money. No,
you're getting it back.
Oh,
tax return season.
Oh, that's true. I get like 20 cents though. No, I'm just kidding.
I got like $500.
I get like $62 sometimes, like the HST.
Well, when
shit.
you're in school, that'll go up.
Yeah, true.
Because you get a lot of your tuition back. Anyway, Anyway.
Okay, let's not.
We'll go back to our top 5 here.
You'll go.
I'll go. Okay.
Yeah, you go.
All right. I'm gonna go top 5 beers here. Number 1. I'm gonna go. Okay, there's gonna be like what's that thing? An asterisk?
Yeah.
Or is it like a
star?
what's that star thing?
That's I don't know.
The star thing. Whatever.
The
There's an asterisk
yeah.
beside it.
Asterisk. Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna go Corona, but with a lime in it. Because Corona by itself tastes like ass, but when you put Corona with a lime, it's the best beer out there.
It's Rona season.
Exactly. It's almost summer. So a Corona at 1, Rolling Rock at 2. I'm going to go Bud Light at 3, just like Mike. Gotta love that Bud Light.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4, I'm going to go Budweiser. Gotta love still a good Budweiser.
Yeah, I can't go wrong with a good Bud.
No, not at all. And 5, I'm going to go... I think I'm going to go a little Miller Genuine Draft.
MGD.
Like in the actual glass bottle. It looks so pretty.
I like that.
So that's going to be my top 5 right there.
I like that. I can kind of appreciate that. My top 5, definitely number 1 for me is a good old Rolling Rock.
Rolling Rock's fantastic.
You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with a good Rolling Rock. Number 2 is gonna be King Budweiser.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about you guys, but is it just me, or does Budweiser get you more fucked up than most beers? The more Bud I drink, the sloppier I get. I'm getting that Sue vision.
I don't know if I've ever really gotten just drunk straight up off of Budweiser. If I buy beer, it's usually like a Rolling Rock or a Bud Light or a Rona.
I'm a huge it's a toss up for me. I'm not going in there. I have one beer on my mind. I'm getting it.
Yeah.
It's like a whatever the fuck freaks my mind.
Like if I go out to a bar, I'll get like a Budweiser or like a restaurant or something.
See, when I go to a bar,
but I won't buy like a case of it.
If I'm going to a bar like Top Hat or like some shit.
Yeah.
I don't get beer. I never get beer.
Just mixed drinks?
It's usually like a rum and coke, a little whiskey sour action.
Yeah, whiskey sour, rum and coke, the classics.
Yeah. Maybe a little vodka cran, maybe.
Some tequila shots out there?
No, never. I fucking hate tequila.
We did tequila shots in Peterborough that one time. I almost threw up right on the dance floor.
Yeah, legit.
Hot shots.
Honest to fucking God, man. That was brutal. Anyways.
Rest in peace, Shots. Shots is closed now. Rest in peace.
Shots closed?
Shots closed. Wow. The smallest bar in the world.
End of an era right there.
That is an end of an era.
Rest in peace, Shots.
I think I was there once, and this white broad was just grinding on this guy. It must have been like 500 pounds, but it was the greatest thing I've ever seen.
The only memory I have from Shots is getting an entire bottle of beer spilt on me. It was fucking great.
Nice. That sounds fantastic.
Yeah, it was lit. What's the other bar down there, Mike? Aria? Is that the
Aria?
Is that the big 3-story one or whatever?
Yeah.
That was a fucking banger.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that one. That was a good time. Is that where you were last night there, bud?
Yeah. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It's busy.
Holy fuck. Anyways, so my number 1 was Rolling Rock. Number 2 is King Bud. Number 3, I'm sliding Bush in there.
Okay.
Number 4, you guys are gonna be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Lucky Lager.
Okay, what's Lucky Lager?
You ever had Lucky Lager before?
No.
My grandpa used to have this all the fucking time back in the day, and ever since then, I just kind of picked it up.
Okay.
I don't know. It's like a white can.
Is it better than OV?
Yeah, it's way better than OV.
What do you mean it's way better?
It's way better than OV. Yeah, Lucky Lager. Shout out to Lucky Lager if you guys don't know what that is. You're missing out.
Okay.
And number 5 is going to be Busch Light.
Okay.
I'm not a huge Bud Light kind of guy. I like Busch Light rather than Bud Light. If I'm going light beer, if I want to be a pussy that night, you know what I mean?
What's the difference like really between light and not beer? Can you answer me that? Because I've always just kind of never known.
I'm not really 100% sure. I just know that.
I think Coors Light is like 3.5 or 4%, and Budweiser's like 5%.
So it's like a 1.
It's got to be something to do with
percentage difference.
Yeah, it's got to be something to do with that.
Okay.
So,
well, I'm gonna take. I think Budweiser was my number 5. I'm gonna take it out for Ultra.
Michelob?
Yeah,
you're a Michelob
because Ultra's fantastic. I'm a light beer guy.
Yeah.
Usually, so Michelob's fantastic.
You gotta watch your figure, right?
I do have to watch my figure.
A lot of people have to watch their figure nowadays. Yeah. Like, I know Big Greg likes to drink, like, Sleeman 2.0 or, like, Sleeman Light and shit. I'm like, what the fuck you doing, man? Who's drinking Sleeman A?
Yeah,
and who's drinking, like, the like the Molson 67 or whatever. That shit, like 67 calories. Like, fuck off.
My roommates in college loved the banquets. Were they Canadian banquets?
The Coors Banquet
in the little bottle.
Oh yeah, which reminds me, Coors Banquet. That's up. It's
that was
what
it was. Coors Banquet.
Coors Banquet's actually fucking good, especially get a draft at a restaurant or something. Yeah. Holy grease!
I liked it because it came in this little tiny bottle. They were like these fat bottles with like this. Oh yeah. Really fat with like a really skinny top.
Oh, true. Yeah.
They were funny looking.
Funny looking. Yeah.
They were all over my place in college. Okay. Anyway,
so
that's our top 5.
Let's get
with
to
Jon, Oz, and Mike. Top 5 beers. If
featuring
you don't
Mike.
Agree with us, you can go fuck yourself.
Okay.
But
it's a little rude.
Anyways, a tad bit rude.
Let's get into it. It's finally here, boys. March Madness is upon us. Selection Sunday. Today is the day.
Who's gonna win that? Is it $1 million or $1 billion? It's $1 billion?
I think it's $1 billion. And you know what? I tell myself every year that this year is the year.
This is the year I'm winning that $1 billion for my perfect bracket.
You have to get the perfect bracket, eh?
Yeah. So I think I won wrong.
Do you think that's ever going to fucking happen? There's no fucking way.
No, I don't think there's any way anybody will ever do it.
1 in a trillion chance.
I've picked the winner before, but I've never gotten close to a perfect bracket.
No, I think every year they put out like whose bracket was the most perfect.
Yeah,
and the most I
like how when the tournament goes on, like ESPN like tweets out or some shit like there are
this many percentage of brackets on ESPN that are still perfect.
Yeah,
and it's like the second round and there's still someone who's perfect. You're like, holy fuck
me.
And then
I think last year
first game,
one guy got to like the Sweet 16 and it was still intact, which is pretty impressive.
If you predicted the first 2 entire rounds of March Madness, like I'd be throwing up all over the place every game.
Yeah, that's true.
Like every single game, I'd literally be having a heart attack.
I honest to God have to wear Depends. Watching the fucking games. You know what I mean? All right, so let's get into this. We'll start it off here. Selection Sunday. We're gonna start in the South Conference or whatever the fuck it's called, I guess. So the
region, the South
region.
Yeah.
So we'll start off with the first 1 seed versus 16 seed. We got Virginia versus UMBC. I believe that is a team in Baltimore.
The University of Maryland, Baltimore
County.
Maryland, Baltimore County.
Okay. They just couldn't call it the University of Baltimore. There's already a University of Baltimore.
Yeah, it's like low key. So this game is
it's a 1 in 16.
It's a 1 in 16 here. So I mean,
correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think a 16 has ever beaten a 1.
Never.
No. So
really, I didn't know that. Actually.
No, never. A 16 has never beaten a 1 in March
so
Madness.
I'll change UMBC.
I'm gonna pick. Okay, now I'll pick the Virginia Cavaliers.
Okay, so who do you guys got? I got Virginia for sure.
Yeah, I don't even think there's a debate on this one.
You know, Virginia number 1 seed in the whole tournament. I'm gonna go with the Cavaliers.
Yeah, I think that's a good call.
The Cavaliers. LeBron James.
The goats on this squad?
Shut the fuck up. So that's an easy pickings. I would fucking shit my diaper if Baltimore County just fucking took this W.
Well, if Baltimore County beat Virginia, has there ever been a bigger upset in sports?
No.
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah, maybe
not.
That's why I like watching all the 16-1 games every year, because it's like, man, if this 16
teams...
I mean, they usually lose by about 50.
Yeah.
But if they actually could ever win a game, like, I want to be there watching that game.
Yes.
But, so we're going to go clean sweep Virginia here. I don't think there's one person out there who's, trying to pick an accurate bracket, who's going to pick the University
who's
of
going
whatever.
This year I get a perfect bracket. Fuck, throw a huge upset in here.
University of Maryland, Baltimore County. Let's go.
All right, the next game we got an 8 seed versus 9 seed, Creighton versus Kansas State. I'm going Creighton here.
You gonna go Creighton? What about you, Mike?
I got Creighton as well.
In my bracket, if I can just double check it here, I believe I also have. Yep, I got the Creighton Blue Jays here.
Yeah.
It's an 8-9 seed.
I mean, they got the same logo as the Blue Jays. That's why I picked them.
You gotta represent Canada.
Yeah, I mean,
it's an 8-9 seed. It should be a pretty decent game.
Yeah. They average Creighton averages a lot of 84.3 points a game here. So like fuck.
Yeah.
They're high scoring offense.
Kansas only averages 72.4. I mean, Kansas has a better defense by about.
Got the same.
What's that? About 6 games.
Yeah.
About the same record. So.
Should be a solid game.
Yeah, and the last 12 games are both 6-6, so it's a pretty solid game. But I don't know. I just like the high scoring offense of Creighton.
Yeah, that's true. I like
especially in a tournament style like this too. It'd be tough to stop if stop Creighton if they're hitting shots.
Yeah, exactly. If they and Kansas State doesn't really have the players to dig them out of a big hole. So if they go down early to the high-flying Creighton Blue Jays, I don't think they're going to be
high-flying.
Well, they're birds.
They
okay, I thought it was clever. God damn it!
Fuck's sakes! All right, next game. This is a big, not really big game. We got Kentucky, who always seems to be a favorite no matter what, against good old Davidson. Steph Curry's alma mater.
The only reason anyone knows
about the Davidson.
I'll tell you right now, I'm going to go Kentucky.
Yeah, I'm going to Kentucky too.
I also have Kentucky. I'd be very worried if I had to run in and play Kentucky.
Yeah,
you never know what team's going to show up.
Yeah, you never know.
And with Kentucky, if Kentucky moves on here and beats Davidson in the the Sweet 16. Is that one right there?
Yeah.
In the Sweet 16, they'd line up with a nice match against the Virginia Cavaliers. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That'd be a fucking huge game.
Yeah, that'd be a great game.
They'd have to get through Arizona first, who is also
Arizona's a very good team, yeah.
We'll move on to that one. The next game here is a 4-13. The DeAndre Ayton-led Arizona Wildcats taking on Buffalo. I'm going Arizona. I think Ayton's going in the top 2 in the next draft. I don't think Buffalo's going to have an answer for him.
I definitely got Arizona here, but you can't go wrong with Khalil Mack's Buffalo. I don't even know why I'm saying. The only thing I know about Buffalo is Khalil Mack played there.
What do you think, Mike?
This should be a blowout for Arizona.
This should not be a fun game for Buffalo.
Nobody.
The next game on the docket here, this 6-11 Miami Loyola Chicago. I don't know why, but I'm feeling something here.
I low-key picked Loyola Chicago to beat Miami in my bracket.
And honestly, I'm feeling a close game here for some reason.
And a lot of the experts out there, me included, I'm an expert.
That's why we have you on the show.
That's exactly why we have you.
Are picking Loyola Chicago, but I am going to roll with Miami due to the fact that Lonnie Walker and Bruce Brown Jr. are both lottery picks.
Yeah.
And hoping that they can just steamroll Loyola Chicago out of the tournament.
I'll be honest with you. I just picked Loyola Chicago because I hadn't picked an upset in a little while there, and I like.
It's like when you're on like a multiple choice test and you're like, oh,
fuck, there's a lot of A's. Like 8 straight answers.
It's a lot of A's here.
It can't be C.
I gotta switch it up.
Yeah.
I honestly I don't know why. I think it's gonna be a close game. I do, but I'm taking the Hurricanes.
Yeah.
I mean, they got a pretty good record over there in Loyola, 28-5.
I mean, Chicago here. I mean, is definitely the underdog.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
never know.
There's always upsets. I'm just feeling this upset here.
You gotta pick the right one,
yeah,
right?
Exactly.
All right, next game is 3 Tennessee, the Volunteers versus 14 Wright State.
Let me tell you, if they're right, I don't want to be wrong. No, just kidding. I'm not taking that. I'm going to take Tennessee here.
Yeah, Tennessee. Yeah. This should be a 20-point game.
Yeah. What about you, Osborne?
Okay, I was going to take Wright State as the underdog here, as the upset, but I think the Vols got a good squad. No? The Vols are a decent team.
Well, they're a 3 team in the South here.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'll take the Vols too.
It's not very often a 14 team bumps off the number 3.
Any good players that you know about on the Vols, Mike?
Anybody we should be looking out for?
Quay Parker was a high school dunking machine. I thought he was still on the team. I was going to pump him up. Transferred. So
okay, perfect.
Okay, nice. That's good.
Well, that's probably not a player to watch then, but we'll keep him in mind.
Yeah. Okay, the next game is a 7-10 Nevada Wolfpack versus the Longhorns over there.
A 7-10 split out here in the South.
I'm taking Texas here.
Believe it or not, I believe I'm also taking Texas. Yeah, I have Texas.
Okay. You're both wrong.
Okay. That's good.
I'm going to take the Wolfpack. They've been ranked most of the year. They didn't win their conference tournament, but I think, they'll figure it out and go Wolfpack.
Well, you can't go wrong with Colin Kaepernick's alma mater, you know what I mean? But
it does look like Nevada's the higher scoring team here, and in a tournament style, like you said, usually favors the offense.
I love what I was low-key picturing while I was doing that was like me and you were like, yeah, we're going Texas. I was really hoping like Mike would be like, yeah, Texas. Like, no, you're both fucking wrong.
No, okay. I don't think so.
Fuck. Anyways, I got the Longhorns. KD out there, old alma mater. That's why I'm picking them.
The next step in my journey, Tennessee Vols.
Okay, the next
Texas Longhorns. Not even close. Not the same.
All right, the last game in the South region here is the 2:15 Cincinnati versus Georgia State. I guess
Let's start with you, Mike. Who are you going here in this 2-5 matchup?
Okay, I really wanted to pick Georgia State because if you remember, 2 or 3 years ago, remember R.J. Hunter was on Georgia State, and he hit that game winner against Baylor, and his dad, who had a broken leg, was the head coach, and he was on the stool, and when he hit
I actually do remember that. Yeah.
He fell off the stool. I wanted to pick Georgia State just strictly based on that, but I gotta go Cincinnati.
You gotta go.
Yeah, I mean Cincinnati's looking pretty strong here. They're a 2 seed, 30-4 all year.
Yeah.
I mean it's a 2-15 game. It's not like 15's ever going to be actually favored. I'm
taking Cincy too here. Like I know what I'm talking about.
Like I know what's going on.
Okay, so in this region, we've picked every higher seed except for me and John going Longhorns, Texas, baby.
I believe I also have another upset. I have Chicago.
Yeah, you had Chicago there,
taking Miami to the woodshed.
I don't know. Devin Hester's old out. I'm just saying all the people that used to play for that fucking school.
It doesn't even matter if it's basketball, it's football, baseball. It's like, hey.
Okay, so where are we going now? We're going west here? Going to the West Division?
Yeah, we'll go west here.
Okay. So
the first game here, we have Xavier. They're going to play the winner of a play-in game between, I have no fucking clue, but I'm going to go Xavier here because they're a 1 and a 16's never beaten a 1. And
yeah. Who are the two teams that are battling out for that 16 spot, Mike?
North Carolina something and Texas Southern.
Not like the good North Carolina, obviously,
no,
but you obviously have to pick Xavier here for sure.
Yeah.
Throw that in there. Anyone on Xavier we should look out for?
Trayvon Blewett, senior All-American.
Hopefully he doesn't blew it.
JP McCurry. Point guard wears long sleeve Under Armour all the way down, so he's
going to look swagged out there every time.
I'm picking whoever comes out of that other game. Then there's no fucking way. I hate when fucking people wear like the fucking long sleeve Tommy Hilfiger shirt underneath their jersey. Like,
you don't like that shit?
No.
Cut or uncut James Harden's weird taped up shoulder thing.
Uncut.
You like that weird taped up shoulder thing he does?
That's an uncut for that one. I kind of like that. But if you wear a long sleeve shirt, even the short sleeve, kind of.
You don't like the body shells that they wear underneath?
I don't like Anthony Davis wears that like short sleeve like
Just I kind of like that though.
I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of that.
No.
Were
you more of a fan of the basketball shorts they wear now, or the really short ones were back in the 80s?
Really short ones.
You could really see everybody's pasty white knees.
Not like the really short ones. I like how people have started to hike them up a little bit. Like, have you ever looked at Patty McCaw on the Warriors? He literally hikes them up to his fucking cock line. That's a little too much, but
that's
like just above the knee. I kind of like that. Anyways, we're getting way off fucking topic here. I think Xavier's the clear cut. Minus the guy that wears the long sleeve Tommy Hilfiger shirt.
The only good player on the team, he can go fuck himself because he wears too many accessories.
The next game is the number 8 Missouri Tigers versus the number 9 Florida State Seminoles. I'm going Missouri just because of Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah.
I'm also going with Missouri, even though Michael Porter, his first game back there today, absolute dud.
Was not good at all.
Wasn't good, eh? Fuck me.
Yeah, had no explosiveness, but his brother Jonte Porter, funny fact, Jonte had 20 points and 8 rebounds. So I'm going to go with Jonte to carry the Missouri Tigers.
They play on the same fucking team?
The Porter Jr. family is got some athletes
Tigers, wow. Missouri. Mizzou, really.
Mizzou,
really, yeah.
So no love for the Florida State Seminoles here. They can stick to football.
Yeah, honestly, they can stick to their quarterback stealing crab legs and
they can kick rocks.
Yeah. Next game, I'm kind of have a low-key feeling about this one, about what Ohio Mike State might have picked. I don't know if he did it just because of
the fuck eyes,
but we got number 5 Ohio State versus number 12 South Dakota State. Mike, did you pick an upset here?
I did not. I'm going to go with the Ohio State Buckeyes. Being a Michigan fan and watching them in the Big Ten, Cade Spades Diop, what a name.
Cade Spades Diop, I like that.
Yeah, I like that. Cade Spade Curse.
All-American, pretty good. I could see them getting by South Dakota State, but that is it. I am not picking them to go any further.
Well, I mean, they're gonna have to play my squad, Go Dogs. the Gonzaga Bulldogs, right? So I mean that's a tough matchup. I'm also going Ohio State here. I was low key thinking about an upset, but I got to pick one eventually. For fuck me.
Yeah, I'm going Ohio State. As well.
Fuck. South Dakota's 11-1 in their last fucking 12 games here.
Put your money where your mouth is, buddy. Take him.
No, I can't. I low key like the Ohio State Buckeyes. I don't know why. I'm not a huge Michigan fan.
You should be shot.
Okay. Moving on here, we got the 4 Zaga Bulldogs versus 13 UNCG.
University of North
Cock Gerblers.
University of North Carolina Greensboro Spartans.
Wow, what a name!
Oh Jesus Christ! I'm going Zaga Bulldogs.
Yeah, you have to go Zaga. Zaga here.
Yep.
Gonzaga for sure. Nothing really to talk about here, except there's probably at least 4 Canadians on that team, as there usually is. But next we got the Houston Not Rockets versus the 11 San Diego State. Mike, what do you think about this game? Who do you got in this one?
This is my first upset.
Okay.
I was low-key thinking that too. I'm thinking this.
I have San Diego State. In
Okay.
fact, based on the fact that Malik Pope, their best player, was getting investigated by the NCAA. You know, he was caught up in all that shenanigans.
Shocker.
Got cleared. He's back. He's a senior. He's playing for his life.
This guy's on San Diego State.
This guy's on San Diego State.
Yeah, I'm gonna join with you here. I'm gonna pick. I'm also thinking San Diego State here.
I went Houston here. I mean,
boo.
Yeah, boo, you suck. No, I went Houston here.
Just can't go wrong with the higher seed, right? You know
well, not only that, but a buddy that Mike was talking about, he hasn't been back for that long. I mean, sure he's playing for his life, but he just got investigated. I mean,
his cock's gonna be wet, man.
His cock might be huge the entire game.
His cock might be wetter than his shot.
But I think Houston comes out of this one.
Okay. Yeah, so me and Mike want the upset here. San Diego State. Let's fucking go. All right. Next game, big game for a lot of people that love these Wolverines. We got 3 Michigan versus 14 Montana. I mean, I think a lot of people are going Michigan here.
I mean, I'm going Michigan.
Yeah, just because.
Go blue.
Go blue. A lot of people.
Yeah, there's not even much more to talk about.
Yeah.
No,
go blue.
Where the fuck is Montana anyways? Like, who cares?
Yeah.
Fuck Montana.
All they have is that restaurant.
Yeah, I know. Good.
Montana's.
Good steak, though.
Yes, exactly.
Fantastic.
It's a good restaurant, but not a great basketball team.
Montana Steakhouse, if you want to sponsor us. Okay, next
couple
game.
Gift cards, slide them over there.
Yeah. Next game, we got the Aggies of Texas A&M versus the Providence. Something or another.
The Friars. The Providence Friars. Oh, Friar Tuck. I like that.
Tucker Friar. Johnny Manziel's my boy. Gotta pick the Aggies here.
Johnny better be in the.
Johnny better be in the house.
Yeah.
Can we take a huge time out? Did you guys see what the beef between Johnny Football and Michael Rapaport?
I didn't see what it was about, but I saw that they.
Johnny Manziel fucking roasted that guy, man, and I fucking loved it. He was like, "Sure, you can talk about AA meetings and mental health all you want. Whatever makes you sleep at night, go fuck yourself or something." He's like, "I'm trying not to be an asshole. It's good living life on this side." And then Rappaport's like, "Whoa, like you came at me. Go fuck yourself." Anyways, is Michael Rapaport the guy that did he make Barstool? Is that who that is?
No, I don't think so. He was fired from Barstool.
Yeah, he just got fired from Barstool for like attacking like every employee on there.
Yeah, he said that they were. I don't know. I don't remember what he said, but he pretty much said that they were just all pricks and
they just ran a shit business. You're a loser.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and I mean,
go fuck Michael. Is Michael Rapaport? Is that the guy that played fucking Buddy on Prison Break?
Yep, Schofield and the boys. Yeah, that's him.
Michael Rapaport was fucking.
Who was he?
He was a detective.
Don Self, Agent Don Self. It was Michael Rapaport.
Which I haven't seen Prison Break in a long time. Which guy was he? What did he do?
He was like the detective when they were like living
in the warehouse thing.
Yeah.
He tried to get them indicted from all their crimes and shit, and then turned against them or some shit later.
Was he in it? Like was he a recurring character, or is he just
like in the later seasons? He was a recurring character. Yeah, he had like the curly ginger hair and shit.
Honestly, I haven't seen it in so long.
Huge fucking loser.
Like if I were to see a picture, I'd probably be like, oh yeah, shit. But just in the moment. I don't really.
Yeah, once you see his picture, I'll bring it up here. You'll fucking...
Anybody that has never watched Prison Break, go watch Prison Break, like, today. Like, right now.
I think Prison Break's first season...
Yeah, I know like what Michael Rappaport looks like. I mean, like, the character.
That's what the character looks like.
No, like the character, like in his, like... I understand that's what he looks like, you jackass. I mean, like, his character, like in the show. Like, I could have fucking imagined Michael Rappaport's face.
Anyways, that's Agent Donald Self. Whatever.
I don't remember it anyway.
I got the Aggies here.
I'm taking Providence here, 10/7. I like those 10/7 upsets.
You like the 10/7, eh?
Yeah. I'm going with Texas A&M. DJ Hogg, Tyler Davis. They got some dudes on that team.
He just named 2 people, so you're fucked now.
Now I'm really fucked because I don't even know what Providence is. The Friar Tucks.
Yeah. Next game, can't go wrong with the Tar Heels. Love the Tar Heels. Got the UNC versus 15 Lipscomb.
That's the Catholic school.
We'll be praying. A lot of prayers.
There'll be a lot of prayers for Lipscomb. Too bad that's not going to matter.
The prayers aren't.
UNC is going to roll.
The prayers are going to go unanswered here. Yeah. I got the Tar Heels.
God is unfair. That's for sure.
I got the Tar Heels going far, man. I do. Can't go wrong with the Tar.
Yeah, Tar Heels will buy $1 million here.
I see him losing right there.
Well, yeah, you can't, even if you don't think Michigan's going to win, everyone's going to pick Michigan, right? Anyways.
All right, so out of the South, looks like the only upsets that we have are you guys are taking San Diego State, and I am taking Providence. And other than that, it looks like we're just going with the favorites here.
Yeah, going with the favorites for sure. And you got...
They are favored for a reason. That's why they're favorites.
Okay.
Some wisdom getting dropped.
Wow. Impressive.
Impressive knowledge.
All right, so we'll head over to the East region here. We have the first game, 1 seed versus 16, Villanova versus whoever comes out of that. LIU versus Rad. Who the fuck cares?
LIU and Rad.
Villanova's going to dominate. Villanova's going to win by a country mile.
And they shouldn't even probably show up to play the game.
Yeah. So I think we all got Villanova there, correct?
Yeah.
All right, we won't even really have to talk about that one. Let's not talk about the rest of the games in the round until we get to like the Sweet 16. We'll just fly through these ones here. Virginia Tech versus Bama. I'm taking Bama here.
Yeah, I got Colin Sexton in Alabama as well.
I got Virginia Tech.
Okay.
They can shoot the lights out, so I gotta go with it.
Fuck, I thought I was gonna pick a winner there. I don't know. I heard a lot about Colin Sexton. That's it. That's why I'm picking.
That's why I went with Alabama.
Roll Tide. Anyways, so me and John got Bama. Mike's got Virginia Tech. We got 5 West Virginia, the Mountaineers versus Murray State. Murray State always somehow does stuff in the March Madness tournament. I got them.
Yeah, I got Murray State as well. Actually,
I got Murray State as an upset here.
You guys are both wrong.
Okay, fuck.
West Virginia's going to press the living hell out of them like they do to every team, and this will be a blowout.
Okay, I think you're wrong, because I have 10 losses, and Murray State only has 5, so I think we're the right answer. I think we are right.
What's going on here?
Murray State plays in the same conference as Bawading, so I'm going to go with West Virginia.
Well, what's wrong with Bawading? I thought that school closed down.
I thought that school closed down.
My mother went to Bawading, so that's what's wrong with it.
Okay, anyways. We got the Wichita State versus We Are Marshall. I got Wichita.
Yeah, I got the Shockers as well. Here comes Mike to go, well, you're both wrong because Marshall's going to win.
Yeah. Who do you got, Mike?
Love the movie.
Yeah. I mean,
but also love the Shockers, so gotta go with the Shockers.
Can't go wrong with a good play. I can't say that. You know what? I'm just not going to say that. We got 6 Florida. I like this. I like the Gators as a dark horse for me.
What were you going to say?
What?
What were you going to say?
I love plane crashes.
Oh, okay.
You told me I didn't want to say it, and you made me say it. I got the Gators. Tim Tebow all the way.
He said he loves plane crashes. If nobody heard.
Chomp chomp, Gatorville.
Did you like that?
No, I didn't. Because now I look like a fucking dick. Thanks.
Well, it's not my fault.
I got the Gators versus whoever the fuck comes out of that 11 seed.
This is an interesting one. So,
fuck.
If St. Bonaventure wins against UCLA, I am picking St. Bonaventure. But if UCLA beats St. Bonaventure, I am going Florida.
Okay, so let's.
I'm gonna go Florida regardless.
Yeah, Mike. It's fucking Gainesville, buddy. I mean, anyways. Okay, so Bonneville is there. You're picking them if they win that fucking game there.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Bonds.
Fuck.
The Bonds.
The Bonds. Okay, I'm still going Gators. I mean,
Bonds
you almost pursued me, but I'm not gonna change my mind. I mean, I just said like 2 minutes ago that they're my dark horse. So like, imagine me not picking my dark horse.
He persuaded you.
Anyways, we're moving on here. Number 3, the Red Raiders. Put your guns up. Texas Tech versus another Texas school. We got SF Austin
Didn't
here.
SF Austin actually win a couple games?
They do every time they're in the tournament.
Yeah,
So this is a game you should watch for.
This is could be a average Joe show upset alert. Watch out for that. Those SF Austin
team
bees. Maybe.
I think I'm going an upset here.
I went Texas Tech.
You're going with the Lumberjacks?
I'm going with the Lumberjacks.
Okay, they're the Lumberjacks. Okay,
hey,
perfect.
fuck, they're the Lumberjacks.
Way to really jump in there when I didn't know what
is
the
their
fuck
color?
they were.
Is their if their color's plaid, they might be my new favorite team.
I really hope that they're not plaid.
They're purple.
Okay,
that's good.
just as
that's
good.
Good.
Just as good though. Yeah, I got the Lumberjacks over the Red Raiders. I mean, the Red Raiders, they do put their guns up, but not tonight.
They're very red.
Yeah, and Tech stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Texas Tech on this one.
Fuck.
Yeah, me as well. Perfect.
All right, I got the upset there. I'm gonna laugh if it happens. I'm gonna cry if it doesn't.
Next up, well, get ready for some tears. But next up, we're going 7-10. Arkansas Butler.
Arkansas.
I went with the Razorbacks here.
You went with the Razorbacks, eh? I'm going Butler. I mean, Butler usually has a good squad. Usually, you guys a good basketball program.
The Rasul Butlers.
The Rasul Butlers. You can't say that. I got Butler here.
I also have Butler.
Yes. Fuck you, John.
You know, Martin on Butler, hell of a player. You know, he averages 21 a game. And Gordon Hayward almost won the national championship with a half shots.
That's what we do.
Well, Gordon Hayward's leg is broken, so he can't help them now.
That's what we do. We bring out people.
We bring up their alma mater because that's the only reason why we know.
And then people think like, "Fuck, that must be a good team. Let's pick them."
Wow, Khalil Mack was in their football program. Yeah, Buffalo must be a hell of a basketball school.
This next one, you guys are gonna appreciate this one. Purdue versus CSU Fullerton. The Fullerton. I'm going Purdue. Drew Brees all the way.
Yeah, I'm going the number 2 over the 15 as well.
I mean, Purdue looked pretty good in that Big Ten tournament, eh, Mike?
Yeah, even though Michigan beat them, but yeah, I got the Boilermakers here.
You go blue.
You can't go fucking wrong with fucking the Boilermakers. I mean, they're the Boilermakers.
They make boils.
Yeah, you know what I mean? All right, now the last region, the Midwest. This is usually always a good division. High-packed games in here.
Before we get to like the Midwest, can I ask why there's a Southwest, East, and Midwest instead of a North?
It's a very good question.
Like what?
Fuck, good point.
Like
That's
what?
A good question.
Thank you. You know what? Thank you. I appreciate that you're actually appreciating my questions.
Good
here.
question.
We don't have an answer, but why is there not a North? Why is it Midwest?
We got TCU. They're in Texas. There's no way they can be called North, right?
But they don't need. But all these teams aren't in the West. I don't think. Like they're just. Are they?
Fuck. Another good point.
Wow. Quick analysis here because I'm an expert.
Okay. That's what we have.
That's why we have you on.
That's why.
So each, if you look at it, so the Elite Eight in the East is in Boston. Boston's on the east side of the country, correct?
Correct.
The Midwest, the Elite Eight's in Omaha, Nebraska, which is in the Midwest. Okay. The Elite Eight for the West is in LA, which is on the west, and for the South, it's Atlanta, Georgia, hot Atlanta.
So for the Elite Eight, they actually move them into the
correct regions. Correct regions.
Yeah.
That's my wild guess, but I'm probably completely wrong. So,
it's not like Xavier, Missouri, Florida State.
It has nothing to do with the team.
Yeah, like the first teams, they're not in the East or West because I mean, Michigan and Michigan State are in different regions.
Yes, I think it doesn't matter about that. But that was just my guess, so I don't know.
That's probably a good guess. I still want to know why there's no North Division. They could have just put it somewhere in the North. They could have put it in the Midwest and just called it North Division.
Whatever. Fuck it.
Anyway.
This is usually I love this. This region's filled with a bunch of good games, I feel, the last couple of years. I mean, we'll go through them right now. We got the first game, number 1 Kansas, the Jayhawks, Rock Chalk Jayhawk against 16 Penn.
I got the Jayhawks, obviously.
Me as well.
Penn coming from the Ivy League, bunch of geniuses.
They really know how to move the ball.
Smart. That's like when Harvard makes an appearance here. Like, fuck, go be lawyers or some shit. You know what I mean?
Go be smart.
Yeah.
Leave the athletics to the stupid
do math.
people.
Go do math.
Hey, do
make
things.
$300,000 a year while I sit here and do nothing.
Exactly.
True. Can't go wrong with Harvey Specter, though. I don't even know why we're talking about fucking Harvard. Anyways, next game, we got 8 versus 9, Seton Hall versus NC State. I got the Wolfpack.
I have the Pirates of Seton Hall.
In the Midwest here?
Midwest, yeah.
I took NC State as well.
I got the Wolfpack here, NC State. Fuck, Mike picked Seton Hall. Damn it. Shit. Okay, next game we got 5 Clemson versus 12 New Mexico State. I got Clemson all the way.
Yeah, Clemson by a touchdown and a half.
Touchdown and a
I
half.
picked New Mexico State on my bracket.
Why would you? What? What are you doing?
You know what? I just feel like picking the favorite every time is boring, and I wanted to throw in a couple of upsets.
Okay, I like that.
So I went with New Mexico State over Clemson.
I like that.
Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you. I appreciate that very much.
All right, next game we have 4 Auburn, the Tigers versus Charleston. I got the Tigers.
I have the Tigers as well.
Josh Donaldson, that's why.
War Eagle.
War damn Eagle, fuck.
Wild kickoff return against Alabama.
Good point. Don't ever bring that up in my fucking house.
This is my house.
Don't ever fucking say that in front of me, ever. Can you let I'm sad. Next game we got...
You said fly, Eagles, fly to me once. I was jumping over the table.
That is true. Fly, Eagles, fly. We got the Horned Frogs, the TCU Horned Frogs versus whoever the fuck comes out of that.
ASU and Cy.
Is Cy? There's no way. Is Cy Syracuse? I haven't seen.
That's Arizona State and Syracuse.
Oh, okay.
Syracuse. I
The
kind of like
Arizona
this.
Syracuse could be dangerous.
I went the Horned Frogs here.
I think I'm picking the upset no matter who comes out of that game.
Auburn or Syracuse.
Yeah, it's Arizona State.
Yeah, I'm with
sorry.
I think Syracuse is going to win that game, and I think Syracuse will beat TCU.
Yeah, I'm going that. Even if Arizona State wins, James Harden, right?
James Harden's going to be out there cheering him on.
Cheering him on. I got whoever comes out of that 11 seed, no matter what, if it's Syracuse or Arizona State, I got them beating the Horned Frogs at Texas Christian. They're going to be praying.
Yeah, I got the TCU Horned Frogs on that one. So next game, we're looking 3-14. We're looking Michigan State and Bucknell. I'm going Michigan State.
Yeah, I got Sparta.
At the beginning of the season, a lot of people pegged them as eventual March Madness champions, and I think if they would have won with the Big Ten tournament, they would have probably been a 2 or a 1. So,
do you think if Michigan State gets bumped in the first or second round, is Tom Izzo on the hot seat?
No, probably not.
Tom Izzo's never on the hot seat.
I don't know, man. They didn't perform in the Big Ten tournament. If they get bumped in the first or second round, I can see Tom Izzo on the hot seat.
Well, I mean, I don't think they're going to lose to Arizona State or Syracuse, so...
You never know.
They might...
Never fucking know.
TCU might give them a game, but I'd still pick Michigan State.
If Tom Izzo gets fired, he would be rehired within 0.1 seconds.
Okay, fuck. You're making me look like an idiot now. Okay, next game...
You did that all by yourself.
Yeah. Next game, we got whoever that is at 7 versus Oklahoma at 10.
Whoever we got here at 7?
URI? What's URI? Rhode Island, never mind.
Rhode Island.
That is Rhode Island. Rhode Island's actually a pretty good school.
Very interesting game. So
I honestly, I'm picking Oklahoma here because I heard that Trae Young is a very good basketball player. The next Curry 2.0, as I say, even though no one will ever recreate what Curry can do, ever. So it kind of pisses me off that people say that, but...
Lillard's kind of close.
Anyways,
Lillard is kind of close.
No one is anywhere near.
Well, Klay Thompson's just as good a shooter as.
Yeah, but it's
Steph Curry.
It's not even. I'm not even talking about just the shooting. It's just how he plays. I don't know.
But if Steph Curry couldn't shoot, he'd be terrible.
Anyways, yeah, I got the Sooners here. Against.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Rhode Island.
Okay,
Rams.
fuck.
I'm also going Rhode Island.
Fuck, double fuck. Okay. 2. I like this game. Duke versus the Iona something.
The Iona...
Did Iona
Gales. They're the Gales.
They're the Gales.
Did Iona have an upset last year?
What the fuck's a Gale?
Another good question.
Like, is it a gale force wind? Or how? What's the fuck's their mascot?
I don't know.
Is it like an old elderly woman with like her purse and like walking
Yeah.
around IKEA trying to find someone to help them? That's the Gales.
That's what it is on the front of their jersey.
The Iona Gales. It's
Yeah.
just a woman like shopping.
It says "I am Gale."
I am a Gale.
Okay, I got Duke and Grayson Allen, even though I fucking hate him, and I got Coach Bay. Coach Bay.
He is Bay.
I got Coach K and the Duke Blue Devils by 104.
And Marvin Bagley III is going to go first overall. So
Yeah.
Yeah, he is a freak from a different planet. So
Okay.
Duke.
you think if Marvin Bagley III somehow ends up in Cleveland with that Brooklyn pick, that LeBron will stay?
I personally think LeBron's going to La La Land, but
I think he's going to the Lakers.
Yeah.
I think LeBron's.
I think honestly, I think LeBron
what were the four options? It was
Houston,
the Lakers, the
Houston,
Rockets, the Cleveland Cavaliers.
and
76ers.
I think he's going to the 76ers.
you know where I think he's going? The Pittsburgh Steelers, baby. Juju. Anyways, that's another discussion. Yeah, Blue Devils all the way. Okay, finally getting to something interesting. Round of 32 here. We'll go back up to the South,
Yeah.
the South region.
So it looks like in the South, all three of us have Virginia and Creighton. I went Virginia in this one seed. I don't think Creighton's going to be able to touch
Yeah,
him.
I got the Cavaliers as well.
Yeah, Virginia.
Okay, good. 5 Kentucky versus Arizona.
I think Aiton's taking a spill in the second round here, and Kentucky moves on.
I got
I got Arizona. DeAndre Ayton's just too much to handle, and Kentucky doesn't really have a big this year.
They don't. You don't think they have a big that can even touch DeAndre Ayton?
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with Arizona.
I'm joining you at the Wildcats here. Why didn't you pick them?
I just think
Rob Gronkowski here. Come on.
I just think Kentucky's got. I think they're.
They're pedigree.
Arizona has been going deep into the in the madness the last couple years.
Yeah.
But I think Kentucky has that pedigree. They have. I don't know. It's just hard for me to count out Kentucky, Duke, or Kansas in any game.
Okay, so me and Mike have the Arizona.
But DeAndre Ayton
Wildcats.
is probably going to go number 2 overall, if not number 1. So I I cannot blame either of you for taking them.
All right, next game. Do we all have Miami and Tennessee here?
No, I had Loyola, Chicago, but even then I took Tennessee. So
Okay.
unless you guys are taking the Canes over Tennessee.
I have the Miami Hurricanes moving on past Tennessee.
I'm also taking the Hurricanes over the Vols here.
See, you guys are gonna look stupid when Loyola Chicago beats them in the first round.
Boy, will we look dumb.
Boy, will you guys be the one. That
I
look
definitely got the
dumb.
Hurricanes in that game for sure. They've looked pretty good.
Why?
I know. I've noticed. I've heard a lot of news stories that the Hurricanes are a team to be reckoned with.
Do you think they're gonna start shooting out the U?
Yeah,
Well,
have to.
absolutely.
Have to.
Is it only going to be in big? Are you only going to be in big moments, or is it going to be like hit a three, throw up the
every
U,
single shot they hit,
throw
even
up
if
the U?
it's come close.
Even if it's a free throw, they're going to be like high fiving each other with the
They're
U.
throwing up that U.
Yeah.
Do we have? I think I have something different than you guys on this one. I have Texas versus Cincinnati in the next game.
So do I.
I think Mike has Nevada.
Yeah.
Texas versus I got Nevada.
Well, I got Cincinnati moving on.
Yeah, Cincinnati.
Okay, I'll pick the Bearcats as well. Okay, so that leaves that. We'll go into that. So
in the South, we have a consensus on. No, we don't actually. I'm going Virginia, Kentucky, and you guys are going Virginia and Zona.
Yeah.
And then I'm going Tennessee, Cincinnati in the second round. And you guys are going Miami, Cincinnati.
The U and the Bearcats of Cincinnati. Okay. We'll move down to the West here now. Xavier versus Mizzou.
I got Xavier. I don't think Michael Porter Jr. can get past
Michael
the
Porter
1 seed.
Jr. doesn't have enough to get past Xavier.
If he was healthy all year and has his explosiveness back, it might be a little different, but I gotta go with Xavier.
Yeah, I mean, even if he did have the explosiveness back, it's not like they'd be favored anyway, so I don't really think they have a hope in hell, but hopefully they'll give us a good game.
Hopefully it'll be a good game. We all have Xavier there, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay, big game. This is a huge game for, this is going to be one I'm definitely going to watch. The Fuckeyes versus the Zaga Bulldogs. I got Zaga all the way, obviously.
The Zags as well.
I got Gonzaga by 1,000,000.
Okay. Fuck, yeah. I made a good pick.
The Zags' offense is unbelievable. I know that as much.
Yeah,
they shoot the lights out.
Is that big-ass center, that white boy, is he still there?
No.
Fuck.
He got deported back to Chechnya or wherever.
Fuck, I love that guy last year.
He got deported to Chechnya.
Okay, next game. This is gonna be your guys' game here. We got me and Mike have San Diego State here versus Michigan. John will have Houston versus Mich.
I took Michigan anyway.
Yeah,
though.
Michigan anyways. Yeah.
Yeah, I got Michigan here. Even though San Diego State averages more points than Michigan.
Fun fact.
I still think Michigan's a March team. Michigan all the way. Go blue.
Go blue, right.
John Beilein always knows how to draw up those schemes, and I don't think San Diego State's going to be able to match what he can do.
Especially on 24 hours rest. Yeah, Michigan's a hard team to...
Oh, yeah, for sure.
They're a hard team to out-coach, and the way they space the floor and play defense, I mean, they're going to be a tough out against any team, I think.
Yeah.
Next games, we have the Aggies versus the Tar Heels. I got UNC by 104.
I mean, I have Providence going up against them, but I also have UNC moving on.
Okay.
I have the Aggies.
7-2, that's a big upset. Why are you saying that?
So, Tyler Davis, a monster on Texas A&M. North Carolina doesn't have a big. I don't think that can keep up with them.
Okay.
And UNC has been pretty inconsistent this year, so I'm hoping that the inconsistency continues.
Rears its ugly head finally.
Yeah, and I'm going with the Aggies on this one.
Okay. We might see a Jordan crying face then, eh? Could be.
Yeah.
Could be.
Very well, Mike.
Okay, so Xavier versus Zaga, and then me and John have Mich versus UNC, but you have Mich versus the Aggies of Texas A&M. Okay, that'll be interesting. We'll keep an eye out for that one. We'll move back up here to the East region. Villanova versus Bama. Roll Tide, but I got Villanova here.
I have Nova as well.
Yeah, Villanova.
I mean, you guys probably have. I mean, I think Mike has Virginia Tech. No.
Yeah, but even me and you have Bama moving on, but Sexton isn't doing shit, and I don't think Virginia Tech's going to touch Villanova either.
Okay, next game. This is an interesting one for me, anyways. Murray State versus Wichita.
I have Murray State as well. Mike, did you have the?
I have Wichita.
You got Wichita moving on, but did you pick Murray State to beat West Virginia before that?
No, I did not. No.
Okay,
so you have Wichita over West Virginia.
No, sorry, I have West Virginia over Wichita State. Sorry. The defense is a problem, and especially on short rest. Gonna be tough, but
this is where my big upset comes in. I'm picking Murray State over Wichita here.
Murray State's going to move on and face number one Nova.
I think Murray State's moving on to the Sweet 16 here.
I mean, I took the Shockers as well.
Okay, fuck.
Well, it's not really a shock.
Okay, next game we got the Gators in Gainesville versus. You guys probably have the Red Raiders, but I got SF Austin here.
Yeah, I got the Red Raiders here, but I do have them losing to Florida.
I have St. Bonaventure Bonnies beating Texas Tech and making it to the Sweet 16 against Purdue.
No, that's Florida.
He picked the upset here.
I picked the other team.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Fuck.
Duh.
I got Gators on this one. I have them playing SF Austin here.
So just a preference or preface, if whatever the fuck they're called, Bonavista or something.
Boner.
If they actually do beat LA here, you're gonna have them moving on and beating Florida, or they're gonna beat Florida, then they're gonna beat Texas Tech. But if it's LA, Florida's gonna move on, you said, and if it's a Florida Texas Tech game, who do you think's coming out of that?
Texas Tech will come out of that one.
Yeah, we're gonna take Texas Tech over Florida here. Me and Osborne are gonna take Florida into the Sweet 16.
The next game, this could get interesting. Butler versus Purdue.
I have Arkansas and Purdue, but I am going to take Purdue to move on in this one, regardless of their opposition.
The battle of two Indiana schools. I'm going to go with Purdue. You know, Jonas Haas, 7'3", down low, is pretty unguardable.
Yeah, that's a large man.
Is that a fucking Rudy Gobert? Like, what the grease is that?
You know, I thought he was always like German or something, and I found out he's from Alabama. So, fun fact of the day.
Maybe he's got German ancestors.
From Tuscaloosa, I wonder? I guess we'll find out. Why didn't he play for the
Okay, let's move on from Germans. I don't trust you touching on the German subject.
No, we don't want to get there.
No.
Okay, going down here, I have Kansas versus NC State, the Wolfpack.
I do as well. I'm taking Kansas to move on regardless of opposition.
Mike has Kansas versus Seton Hall, but I got Kansas all the way no matter what.
Kansas, yeah.
Okay, Clemson, Auburn. This is going to be a good game. I actually don't know who I'm going to pick in this one.
I actually have Auburn and NMSU. But
I have Auburn. Potent offense.
That fucking potent offense,
84 points a game is pretty good.
Yeah.
So I got Auburn here.
Yeah, I'm going Auburn as well.
War damn Eagle for sure. I mean, Can
we just preface this whole Let's preface it.
Oh, for fuck's
We'll just
sakes.
preface this whole thing by saying that me and Mike already have our brackets filled out, and Oz is just kind of going now matchup by matchup as we talk. So,
Why'd you have to ruin my fucking thing like that? Like, are you kidding me? Anyways, the next game, I think me and Mike, no, I don't know if Mike did this or not, but I got whoever comes out of either Arizona State or Syracuse to face the Spartans in East Lansing.
I have TCU and Michigan State, but I did take Michigan State to move on.
Yeah, Michigan State, they're a problem. Miles Bridges, John Jackson's got like a 9.5-foot wingspan.
Yeah,
Okay.
They got some massive big men. Their rebounding is going to be overpowering in the tournament, I believe.
Probably has a huge cock, too.
Yeah, probably has a huge
He's
hammer
got a dong
on them.
down there, you know what I mean? You don't
When he takes his pants off, you can hear an audible thunk on the ground, right?
Fuck.
Anyway, what?
Next game, we got the Sooners versus Duke. I believe we all have that. No, we don't. You guys have Rhode Island, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm taking Duke over Rhode Island.
Okay, yeah, I got Duke over the Sooners here. All right, that fills out the round of 32. Now on to the Sweet 16, baby. First game back up in the South. We got the Cavaliers, the number 1 seed versus the 4 seed Wildcats of Arizona. Who you guys thinking here?
I had Kentucky in this round, but I am taking the Virginia Cavaliers to move on.
I'm going with Arizona. So Virginia likes to slow it down and play a half-court game. So if Arizona can control the tempo and get out and run, I'm going to go with Arizona.
Do you think that the Cavaliers have anybody that can slow down DeAndre Ayton? Or do you think he's just going to have a field day?
I don't think there's anybody on this planet that can slow down DeAndre Ayton. Well, maybe LeBron, but not in the NCAA.
What about like Rudy Gobert?
Okay, if you want to get into specifics here, for fuck's sakes.
But yeah, I get your point. DeAndre Ayton's going to be a load in this entire series.
I like that point. If Arizona can get the ball going up court, a lot of fast breaks, I think the Cavaliers might be in a little bit of trouble here. But
Cavaliers' defense is so good.
Yeah, I'm gonna join you, Mike. I'm gonna pick the Wildcats as well.
This is where our brackets really divide because I have Arizona losing to Kentucky and you guys have them moving on.
Yeah.
To the Final Four. But I mean, we're not going to, which is totally fine. We're not going to pick the same bracket. That's what makes it interesting.
Exactly. Okay. Me and Mike have Arizona. John has the Cavaliers.
Yep.
Next game, I think these are totally different.
Tennessee. I have Tennessee, Cincinnati. You guys have the Canes and Cincinnati.
Yeah.
I actually have Tennessee. I have the Vols moving on to face the Cavaliers in the Elite Eight here. I know you guys are definitely going to have a different outcome, so.
I got Cincinnati here.
I'm going the U, baby.
You're gonna keep rolling with the U.
I'm gonna keep rolling with the U here. I
don't trust Cincinnati.
I don't trust Cincinnati. I don't know why. I don't know. They had a huge loss to Xavier by 13 here, so I mean, I don't know.
Xavier is a 1 seed though.
Yeah, true, but whatever.
Never good to go into any kind of in the March Madness on any kind of losing.
Yeah, I got the Canes over Cincy.
Okay.
So
coming out of the South, you guys have Zona, Miami. You do. Mike has Zona and Cincinnati.
Yeah.
And I have the Cavaliers and the Vols.
The Vols
coming out of the South.
Ours are completely different.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yep.
Okay. Down to the West, Xavier Zaga. Dogs in the house. I got Gonzaga.
Xavier.
I have Xavier moving on as well over Gonzaga.
Okay. Fuck.
I like Gonzaga. I just think Xavier is too good.
I can never trust Gonzaga. Like
Yeah, they never really
they play nobody all year, and they come in. They're always like undefeated or have very little loss.
Yeah, I think they're like 30-4 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I've never watched them because they tip off at like 12:30 a.m.
Yeah, that's true.
Because they don't play anybody.
Okay, the next game I think we all have. No.
We have Michigan and the Tar Heels, all of us.
I don't think Mike picked the Tar Heels.
Texas A&M.
Okay, so you got Michigan and Texas A&M. I had Michigan over UNC here.
I have Michigan over UNC as well.
Yeah, Michigan all the way, go blue.
Okay. I think that's pretty inevitable at this point. Back up to the east now. We got Villanova, and I picked Murray State here. I got Murray State kicking here in the Sweet 16. I'm going Villanova though.
Yeah, Villanova. You know they got the experience.
I got Villanova over the Shockers.
Yeah.
Okay, next game we have. What is that? Florida and Purdue for me.
I have Florida and Purdue as well.
I got St. Bonaventures versus Purdue.
Okay.
But Purdue's going to come out on top.
Yeah, I'm taking Purdue as well.
You know what?
You think about rolling with the Gators here?
I think I'm rolling with the Gators maybe. Fuck. Yeah, I'm rolling Gators all the way on this one, I think. I don't know what it is about the 6th seed. I like the 6th seed.
You like the 6th seeds
I like
coming
the
in?
6th seeds coming in here. Yeah, I got the Gators over Purdue here. What's next here? I got Kansas and Auburn.
I have the same.
Yep.
Okay.
I have Kansas moving on.
Rock Chalk Jayhawk for sure.
Yeah, Kansas.
Can't go wrong with the Jayhawks.
I think this is going to be low key, probably the best game until like we get into the Final Four and stuff.
What?
Michigan State and Duke.
Michigan State and Duke. Yeah, this is going to be an unreal game.
This is a really tough one to bet on here. Not bet on, but pick.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm taking Marvin Bagley III. I know there's been a lot of history of one-and-done guys coming and not really doing great in March Madness. Michigan State's a fantastic team. I don't know. Do you see them lose? You see them lose in the Big Ten tournament, and then they go up against a Marvin Bagley?
See what I see about that is... Oh, you go ahead, Mike.
No, you go ahead. It's your show.
Okay, my show. Okay. I think because of the big loss that they had in the Big Ten, I think they're more amped up. They're more fired up, right?
Yeah,
I think I'm picking State over Duke here.
And I'm going Michigan State just based on they have dudes that can guard Marvin Bagley, right?
Yeah.
Like Jerron Jackson, like 6'11", Miles Bridges is athletic as hell, so like they can guard Marvin Bagley.
Yeah.
So
it's going to be entertaining watching Marvin Bagley and Jerron Jackson go at each other all game.
It's probably going to be the best game of the tournament. But
without a doubt.
The Sparties.
Oh, without a doubt.
And I'm rolling Duke here.
You rolling Duke? You want the Blue Devils? Coach K and Grayson Allen, fuck off. Yeah. All right, we are in the we're in the Elite Eight now, no?
Yep, we're in the Elite Eight now.
Okay, we got, I have Arizona and versus going up against the Miami Hurricanes.
So you have Arizona, Miami. I believe Mike has Arizona, Cincinnati.
Yeah.
And then I'm rocking with the Cavaliers and the Vols.
This is where the 6 story comes to an end for me. This is where the Hurricanes go down.
Yeah, this is where DeAndre Ayton keeps motoring
rolling,
forward.
Keeps fucking rolling. I got Arizona for sure.
Yeah, I got Arizona. I'm just gonna ride DeAndre Ayton the whole tournament.
Until they meet Michigan, right? That's when they're
correct.
Yeah.
But that's for
another couple rounds, Osborne. Come on, fuck.
Okay, we'll talk about that later. Who do you got in this one, John?
I have the Cavaliers moving on.
Okay.
I like the Cavaliers out of the South. I mean, obvious number 1 seed, but their defense is just it's strangling, if you will.
Yeah, they
have a strangle.
They do strangle.
They have a strangling defense. But I like the Cavaliers coming out of the South here. You guys are going to look stupid when Kentucky beats Arizona. In the round of 32, I have them getting
okay.
If Buffalo beats Arizona in the first round, I will smash my laptop.
there goes the whole bracket. There goes the $1 billion.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But I have the Cavaliers coming out of the South, and you guys have the Cats.
We have the Wildcats. Okay.
Bear down.
Bear down. That's true. Okay, this is gonna be a big matchup. Your team versus my team.
Well, I have Xavier beating. I have Xavier moving on, or not moving on, but I have Xavier facing Michigan here.
Okay, yeah.
I do have Michigan moving on. Go blue.
I'm the only one with Gonzaga still in here, so that's true. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Michigan over my team. I could pick my team just to pick my team, but I actually want to try to pick the winner here.
You want to actually have a good bracket? I
actually want to have a good bracket, so I'm going to pick the Wolverines. I mean, I can't remember what their coach's name.
John Beilein.
John Beilein is probably the best coach in college basketball right now. This season.
Better than Coach K?
This season. Yeah. He's coached that team very well.
I mean, I would say he's a top 5.
Yeah,
I mean, you can't go wrong with you can't go wrong with Coach K, but like just this, if you're looking at this season,
just the job he's done
this year.
And I mean, Michigan State has some guys, but it's not like we're talking about DeAndre Ayton, Marvin Bagley.
Yeah, they don't have guys that just jump off the table.
They don't have the guy out there.
The thing with Michigan is like they have 8 guys.
Yeah,
exactly.
Come on, do whatever you need to do. So
yeah,
all shooters, all defenders,
all can shoot. They can all play defense. So they're a hard out in March.
And especially when you have these teams like the Wildcats and I know Duke has more than Marvin Bagley III, but when you have a guy that good and high profile, a lot of times in March Madness you see teams try to get these guys over, right? Mm-hmm. And a lot of times a team game like Michigan plays can really, I mean, they can just out hustle.
Yeah.
They get to more loose balls, they hit more threes. It just...
Yeah, we talk good talk. We know shit.
We know stuff about things.
We know shit here, man.
Exactly.
All right, back up to the Elite Eight in the East. Villanova. I got Villanova over my Cinderella story. Not really Cinderella story. I got the Gators. I still got the Gators kicking, but I'm going Villanova here.
I got Villanova Purdue. This is going to be another great game, I think, if it does end up being Villanova Purdue. I do have Villanova moving on, though. I just think they're a tough out.
Yeah, I agree. This would be one hell of a game, but I got Villanova. You know, I'm a Big Ten guy.
Yep.
I'd like to see the Big Ten do good, but Villanova, man, they're pretty good.
Yeah, they're a good squad.
Okay, we're going to go down here to the Midwest, and this is where things are going to get interesting if this plays out for the Final Four. I got State beating Kansas.
I actually have Duke over Kansas.
I have Michigan State over Kansas and going to the
Final Four. This is going to be a fucking bagger for the Final Four here.
Once we get past like these first couple, round of 64, round of 32, I mean, obviously like any other March Madness, once you get into that Sweet 16, there's going to be fucking some great games.
Yeah, because my national ship is looking like it's going to be something that's going to be a fucking an all-out bloodbath. I think Mike might have the same as me. Maybe I'm thinking.
I think I know what you're going to take. Yeah, here. I have a slightly different.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so
if this actually happens, I'll lose my shit.
Yeah.
So in the Final Four, I have the Cavaliers and Michigan. I am taking the Wolverines to move on to the national championship. And on the other side, I have Villanova and Duke. And I'm going to take Duke to win, go to the national championship. But I'm pretty sure you guys have it different.
My Final Four, that game is going to be I think me and Mike have the same, Arizona versus Mich. Sorry, boys. I'm still riding... I can't remember his fucking name.
DeAndre Ayton.
I'm still riding DeAndre Ayton. I got Zona.
Okay, I didn't. I really thought you were setting up Michigan State.
No, I was. That's what I'm saying.
That's not what you were going to set up.
I was going to say if it happens, it could be a fucking bloodbath. Could you imagine a Michigan versus Michigan State
national championship?
National championship. You know what? I'm going to fucking do it just because I want to see it.
Michigan
I'm taking Michigan here. I just
and Michigan State.
And Michigan State.
That's what I have. I have Michigan beating Arizona and Michigan State beating Villanova for the...
Holy fuck, that is going to set up a mean national championship.
So you guys have Michigan State. I wish my national championship was that interesting. I have Michigan and Duke. I'm going to ride... You guys rode DeAndre Ayton. I'm riding Marvin Bagley here. But in the national championship, regardless of who they play, I do have the Wolverines cutting down the netting there. And... your tiebreaker, pick the score. I have Michigan coming out over Duke 75-72.
Okay. Sorry. Fuck.
You're going to take State, aren't you?
I'm taking Little Brother. I'm taking State as your national champions. Probably the wrong choice, but I mean... And as the tiebreaker, I'm going to go... Let's see what I'm going to go with, Mike, if I'm going to think about this, if you want to... reveal Michigan to the world.
So I'm going to take Michigan in this game.
Okay.
We're going to go 3-0 against the little brother this year.
I think this is the time Michigan finally breaks down that wall.
Mike, do you think now that Louisville got their title stripped, it should be Michigan's?
No.
No?
We did not win the game.
So what happens to that title, though?
It's vacant.
It's just vanished into thin air.
Yeah.
That's the stupidest...
It's just gone. But
that's so hard. Like, I understand that you can't just hand it to Michigan,
like that,
because they didn't win.
Honestly, if you're a Wolverine, if
I wouldn't.
Something
I don't
happened like that to me in high school. Like we got handed a championship out of thin air and we didn't deserve it. We said like we don't want it. Like we didn't deserve it. We don't want it.
I mean, as a Michigan fan, it wouldn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be that fired up. I'd be like,
there is a certain somebody that I know who is a Michigan fan who is advocating for Michigan to be named national champions.
I think I can guess who that is.
Yeah, you're probably correct.
Is he? I think he might be live on the show right now.
No, I think that might be his brother.
Yeah.
Either
way. Okay, so what's your tiebreaker? What's the final score in that game, Mike?
Michigan 75, Michigan State 69. Nice.
Ooh, nice.
69. Nice. I like it. Yeah.
Michigan 42, Michigan State 0. Nice.
Nice. My final score is going to be Michigan. I'm going to go 78. It's going to be a high-scoring game, boys.
Right, you put the winner first.
Oh, shit.
It doesn't matter what...
Okay. State's going to score 83.
83-78?
83-78 is my tiebreaker.
Okay. So to recap, we have 2 Michigans and a Michigan State.
We got the boys in Michigan running through this.
The people in Flint are going to have something to celebrate.
Flint, Michigan,
besides their terrible water.
Besides the Flint, Michigan Mega Bowl.
Besides all the lead that's in all of their water. Do you know how bad that place is?
I know, but they still have...
There's like a Netflix documentary. I haven't watched it. It's called Flint Town. But apparently, like, that place is just the shittiest. Is it just terrible?
So what happened is that the former mayor, they started using water from like the Flint River instead of Lake Huron, and the water in Flint River was just like infested with lead.
Oh, perfect. Hey, I got that right. Lead in the water, not bad.
Nice. Another good point. You're making fucking solid
points. There we go. Oh, it's not even on.
Yeah, you can't even do it now. You just ruined it.
Oh, well, I'm going to do it anyway.
Okay. But to point out Flint, good OHL team, got a black guy on there.
Way to really finish that sentence. Got a black
guy.
Oh, funny story, actually. We go through Tim Hortons, and if there's anybody that doesn't live, by some chance, someone on YouTube found us randomly and doesn't live in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario.
Yeah.
There are lots of white people in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. Mm-hmm. Like, there are not lots of black people here.
No, that's true. But I do know a good buddy of mine, Dion. He's black. Fuck Dion.
I mean, I don't... We're going to start with, I have lots of friends that are black. I'm not racist or anything.
Yeah. I like black people because they're cool.
Yeah. But...
fuck, we're going to get sewered.
Well, I had a gay black roommate in college, so, I mean, I cover all the bases.
True.
I don't discriminate against anybody, but...
Me
anyway,
neither,
except for never mind. But we go through Tim Hortons, and my brother plays a song by Biggie Smalls. I don't even remember what song it was, but we're with my mom and my dad, and
was it Big Papa?
I don't remember, but there was lots of niggas in there.
Okay,
I shouldn't have
just
said
it.
There's lots of N-words in there.
Okay, we already said it.
Yeah, you know what? I might as well. No, I'm not going to keep saying it.
Yeah, nigga.
Okay. At least I'm Italian. You're just white.
I'm Italian. I'm like 50% Italian.
Doesn't look like it. Anyway. But we go through the drive-thru and he's playing Biggie Smalls, and it's, got some language in it. Maybe. But we roll up to the window, and there's a black guy taking our order. Obviously, no big deal. But he opens the window, tells us our price, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Goes to get our food, closes the window. My mom turns around, and she's like, turn off the music! Change the song! Change the song right now! Turn off the music!
We're like, fucking jokes.
Why? Like, what's the problem here? And Noah and my dad just aren't getting it. And I kind of, clued in, why she was saying it. But I didn't say anything because I'm like, that's kind of ridiculous. I don't think he gives a fuck what we're listening to in our own car.
Yeah.
But
our fucking car. Boy.
I just thought it was funny. She just freaked out. She was like, turn off the music. Change it right now.
Fucking music.
Like, do you think the guy's going to start pointing Glocks at us because we're listening to Biggie Smalls? Like,
dual wheel.
He's not a teacher in the United States or anything. He's not fucking loaded to the tits with weapons.
Shots fired. Fuck USA.
Fuck the USA. See, now, if you are in the USA and you're listening to us,
please continue. We love you.
Yeah, we love the United States, except for Trump.
Shit. Yeah. I mean, what Trump's... That's another fucking thing. What Trump's doing with this fucking steel and shit, it's really gonna fuck over this city, man. This city's gonna go in the fucking tubes.
This city is already in the tubes.
I know, but even more than it already is.
It's gonna be an even shittier shithole.
25% fucking tariff or tax thingy, whatever they're fucking doing.
Yeah.
That's gonna fuck up the steel plant. You know how many fucking jobs are gonna be lost?
Isn't that steel plant already fucked though?
It is, but like
it's gonna be even more fucked
now.
Yeah.
Anyways, I like all my buddies fucking work there, and they're legit like, what the fuck? Like, they're freaking out and shit. Like whatever.
Joke's on them. I don't have a job, so I'm not freaking out at all.
Yeah, joke's on them because I'll live past 30.
I don't have all kinds of emissions in my lungs.
All right, so that was Selection Sunday.
Yeah, we hope you guys are as excited as we are.
So when is Thursday? It kicks off, right?
Tuesday?
There's games Tuesday and Wednesday, the first 4, but yes, Thursday at noon.
Okay, so the Tuesday, Wednesday games are going to be those play-in games that we were like,
but I will be.
It's going to be Florida against slash.
But the one game, me and Mike are going to be watching ASU Syracuse, and he's going to be watching Bonaventure, whatever the fuck.
Bonaventure, they're moving on.
I will be watching that ASU Syracuse game because I got them moving on past the Horned Frogs in that round of 68 or 64.
Hey, Mike, do I win anything if I have the best bracket in your league this year?
You win a high five.
Fuck.
Is it gonna be from you? Because that sounds like a lot of work.
It will be from me. Yes.
Oh, jeez, great. Gonna have to get a stool.
Okay, I'm gonna change my entire bracket now.
I'm gonna pick every upset ever to make sure I don't win.
Okay, so you heard it here live first. Me and John will shake hands on this. Mike, I don't know if you want to join me on this because we have the same final two. If it's actually a Michigan final, Michigan versus Michigan State, I will run down Queen Street from let's say Muyo's until just before the casino nude.
Just ass naked.
Ass naked.
If it's Michigan State.
If it's not even if Michigan State wins. I'll do it even longer if Michigan State wins, but if it's just Michigan State, I will run naked down Queen Street, pretty much.
Okay. Do I have to do anything, or that's just a standing bet between you and yourself?
That's just me, myself, and I.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
it. Do we get to film it, and that'll be the background video?
That'll be the background video of that podcast.
The podcast? I mean, we'll get flagged and...
Yeah. I mean, we'll get thrown in fucking jail, but I mean...
For indecent. I'll be driving beside you.
Yeah.
You can do it, Oz!
Yeah, and then people will be looking at me like, what the fuck? Like, is that even... How big is that? I need a periscope.
People are going to be looking at me like, is that a woman?
Is that a man? Is that a mangina? Anyways, I really kind of hope that happens. I would like to see myself doing that.
Not that I would love to see that, but
April.
I would 2nd. Like for that to happen.
It's going to be April 2nd. It's going to be after April 2nd, so the weather might be a little warm.
A little after April Fools.
I think we're going to be looking pretty good for that. Anyways, it's been a pleasure having you on the show here, Mike. We're going to have to get you back maybe when the Elite 8 comes on, maybe Final 4, something like that. We'll talk about it.
I'm busy. I got other bookings because I'm an expert. But yeah,
I have lots of talk shows to be on, so you might have to call my secretary.
Yeah, we'll hit up.
Let Janice down in secretarials try to figure it out for you. Have your people call my people, and maybe we'll figure something out.
All right, boys. We got a Michigan from John as your national champs, a Michigan from Mike as your national champs, and a Michigan State from the Oz as national champs.
How come you're the Oz?
Because I'm a fucking beauty. And anyways, it's been Selection Sunday, much anticipated episode. Hope you guys stuck around for this one. If you didn't, after like the first 3 games of the round 64.
Or after the first, 2 minutes of us talking about Tinder, that's totally fine.
Yeah, you could skip through that. We'll put timestamps in there for sure, obviously.
If there's even one person listening this late into the podcast, we do apologize for not putting one out. I think we said we were going to do like Friday, Sunday, something like that. We didn't end up doing one on Friday. We ended up just being a little bit busy, you know how it works. But we'll be back on our... Hopefully we'll be back on our regular Tuesday, Friday, Sunday next week.
Tune in Tuesday. Second segment of Cut or Uncut.
Yeah, we're going to have the second segment of Cut or Uncut on Tuesday. We're also probably going to... Well, not probably. We're definitely going to talk some big NFL news. There was lots of movement going on this weekend, as well as a couple signings in baseball. So look forward to that.
Jake Arrieta has finally signed. We'll talk about that for sure.
Mike Moustakas didn't get one contract offer until the Royals were like, I guess you can come back.
Yeah. Do you think that... we'll talk about that. I was going to talk about Jose Bautista, but we'll talk about that
Jose
later.
Bautista is going to retire because he's terrible.
Yeah, he's fuck. Anyways. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Let us know who you picked in this bracket for March Madness. We'll be putting this up on YouTube. You can let us know in the comments for sure. Please comment, like, subscribe. Don't dislike. Don't put a rude comment like we're fucking ugly and shit.
How are they going to know that we're ugly? We have ugly voices?
They'll know.
You guys sound like you're ugly as fuck. Yeah. And you'd be right.
And the stories that you guys were saying, I mean, come on. People could just assume.
Yeah. They, you know what? People aren't stupid. They just kind of... They know.
Fuck. Update. Girl on Tinder did not message me back. Fuck.
That's unfortunate.
It doesn't matter. Anyways.
Nobody messaged me back on Tinder ever anyway, so don't feel too bad.
Okay. I do feel.
It's been a pleasure, boys.
Yeah, thanks for having us on the...
Thanks for having us, Mike. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for joining us, Mike. We'll get you back here soon, for sure.
Hopefully it doesn't sound too bad with you on the phone here.
I think it's going to sound pretty good.
I don't think we ever even said that Mike was... Oh, yeah, you did. You were via
satellite.
Via satellite radio something or other.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Mike, and enjoy... Yeah, we'll play some Fortnite, too. Enjoy your night, Mike.
Mike, can I ask how many wins you have on Fortnite just before we end this?
In total, 83.
Okay.
What, really?
Yes.
That's fucked up, man. Like I have like 20...
How many of those are solo wins?
Like 9.
Okay.
And how many are squads?
74.
74.
That's not a bad guess. I actually guessed it. Fuck yeah! You guys have to tune in for this one.
You have to. You have to now.
Shout out Doug Laux, big part of the team.
Dougie.
The last time I played with Doug, me and Cody rushed the jail, and he was none too pleased with us.
I feel like Doug's the type of guy that would just go fucking AWire on someone if they did like some...
Oh, he does.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Did you just jump pad into the fucking other base? Holy fucking Christ!
Oh man, that's good shit.
I would like pictures of Doug's face while he's playing Fortnite.
Like a face cam?
Yeah, next time Doug streams on Twitch, can you tell him we need a face cam so I can see his reactions to half the shit that happens?
Absolutely.
All right, perfect.
See you, boys.
All right, see you, buddy.
Thanks.
All right, everybody. Mike's off the line here. Now we can really get into some... No, I'm just kidding.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's gone on long enough here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed Selection Sunday here. Look forward to those games. This is probably one of our favorite months of the year for sure, March Madness.
Absolutely. MLB's coming out soon.
Absolutely. MLB starting up soon. This has been a nice episode of the Average Joe Show with Jon and Oz here.
Episode 9.
Thanks for tuning in. We will see you guys on Tuesday.
See you later.